Resource logs capture activity to the data access plane, while the activity log is a subscription level log for the control plane. Resource level diagnostic logs provide insight into operations that were performed within that resource itself. For example, reading or updating a secret from a key vault. A number of back-end services are not configured to log and store resource logs for certain activities or for a sufficient length of time. It is crucial that monitoring is correctly configured to log all relevant activities and retain those logs for a sufficient length of time. Given that the mean time to detection in an enterprise is 240 days, a minimum retention period of 2 years is recommended. A lack of monitoring reduces the visibility into the data plane, and therefore an organization's ability to detect reconnaissance, authorization attempts, or other malicious activity. Unlike activity logs, resource logs are not enabled by default. Specifically, without monitoring, it would be impossible to tell which entities had access to data store that was breached. In addition, alerts for failed attempts to access APIs for web services or databases are only possible when logging is enabled. It's important to note that not every resource needs to have logging enabled. You need to determine the security classification of the data being processed by the given resource and adjust the logging based on which events need to be tracked. This is typically determined by governance and compliance requirements. The specific steps for configuring resources within the Azure console vary depending on resource, but typically the steps are: go to the resource from the Azure portal, then click on Diagnostic Settings. In that blade that appears, click Add Diagnostic Setting and configure the diagnostic settings. Then click Save. Learn more about Azure Security in our Resources section, or create an account and run our free Azure scan.